Good?
Yeah, he's saying go, 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 go.
Right. Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John, here with Jeremy doing a very special unboxing. You know why? Because that's what we do. It is something big. This is the ultimate Tony Rice guitar clone shootout. Of the things that when I finally saw the picture that I was most impressed with, this sunburst. This looks original, it looks right.
If that isn't love. Well, that's the mule Skinner Blues.
Hope you guys enjoy it. This is Alan Bybee in Grasstown.
My name is Alec Beshin.
I took that idea, kind of built on it layer by layer. It kind of sounded like and reminded me of some of my influences, so I called the song Borrowed.
Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Glad to be with you on Thursday. It has been a weird day today.
Welcome back, it's Takeover Tuesday. I'm so happy to have you back here at the Acoustic Shop.
Mask on. Hey guys, it's John here. Man, have we had a long day today. We've been filming all day long, going through. It has been mandolin mania. Why? Because we got in a huge batch of mandolins. So anyway, it's New Guitar Thursday right now. I'm going to talk about all the stuff that came in, some of the stuff. First and foremost, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. Most of you I know are going to get blasted on Saturday evening. I know how you are. You guys are party animals, and you shouldn't do that. You really need to grow up. That's what I'm going to tell you. It is time. It's time to be a better person. I'm talking to my staff mainly. No, I hope you have a great New Year's. I'm going to have a great New Year's. You know what I get to do? My wife gave me a present at Christmas time. She gave me tickets to the Chiefs game. I'm going to go see the Donkeys get beat by the Chiefs. That's right, you Broncos fans. You know what I'm talking about. How about that Russell Wilson? Huh? You love that? Yeah, you do. Hey, anybody who's having a tailgate, I'm all down with hanging out with y'all. So let me know if you are. Anyway, that's where I'm going to be. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. So have a great one of those. Before we do that, though, we want to talk about all the cool stuff that came in. We got a big batch right before Christmas of Eastman stuff. We got in a bunch of guitars. Half of them, literally half of them have sold off of the Christmas weekend. People are using their gift cards and the stuff. I know a lot of you, again, you had wants, you had needs, and somebody didn't get it for you, so you ordered it yourself. I know you did. So there's a few of those that have disappeared, but there's still a few that are still making their way into the shop. and there's actually even more coming. Then on Thursday, right before we left, we got in a bunch of mandolins, and that's why we've been doing that today. We had in stock 315s, and we almost sold out of those, by the way. But I just got 2 more of those that arrived today. So 315s are back in stock. 305s are back in stock. 415 black. We have 1 more of those left. Those are a great buy. We were just running through those. It's like $200 more than the 315, but you get a hard shell case, gloss finish, a lot of upgrades, better tuners. That's a really good option there. 515s are in. 515 CCN, the Comfort Contours, as well as a 505 Comfort Contours. Those are in stock. We got 515 varnishes back in. Those are great. Most of them are next door, otherwise I'd grab them for you. Octave mandolins came back in stock. I've got 2 of those. Hey, let's grab one of those since we can. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out over here? We're trying to do a video. Come on, guys. Oh, yeah, that's right. If you guys have any questions or comments about anything that's in the shop right now, Hinkley's watching it and checking it out. She will pass those to me. We can talk about whatever you guys want to. The MDO 305, this, for the last 3 years, has been the best-selling mandolin that we have because it's so unique. It is an affordable octave mandolin. This comes in at $879, comes with a gig bag. If you're going to... Instrument. If you're going to sing and play with something and want a mandolin sound, you do a little bit more of a rhythm type of instrument. So it's not really a chop instrument like the bluegrass chop kind of thing, but octave mandolins, great. A cool alternative if you're looking for an affordable way to get into it. Most of your brands that are doing octaves are going to be in the multi-thousand range. These at $879, that's a pretty cool thing to have in stock. So that's the MDO 305s. I just got 2 of them, so I have those back in stock. I told you 505s are back, 505 CCNs. 615, we have a standard 615. I have an 815 on his way out. Hopefully we get our pickups that are supposed to show up. He's want to get that done before he leaves. So we have that in stock as well. I told you the 515 varnish. I had a MDA 315. That's the Mandola. It showed up but got damaged by those shipping people. So that got broke. And but we got another one of those on their way. So you don't have to have a broken one. So you can have just a non-broken one, which is great. Let's see, what else came in guitars-wise? We got any questions? Did you raise your hand? No, you didn't have anything. Nobody had anything to say? All right. Guitars-wise, we had some varnish that came in. Already gone. Somebody sent me an email today asking about the E10 SSV. I swear to you guys, I get these messages every once in a while where people think I'm just lying when I say, if you don't grab this quick, it's going to be gone. Guess what? It was. And the person who missed out on the E10 SSVs asked about another one. I think I have another one coming up in the next 3 weeks. But again, Eastman is closed, as well as a lot of our companies are, for the next week until hopefully next week. I'm going to be on the phone all next week trying to square away some of our orders and get more things back in stock. Vintage varnish is back in. E20 SSVs came in, so I think I have one of those left. You can pick that up on there. Excuse me. As well as the E16 SSV, or SS, sorry. That's the maple jumbo, slope shoulder dread with the tortoise binding. Those are super cool. Has a bird's eye look to it. Great, great guitars. The PCH GACE, this is the PCH 3 in the trans black. I've got 2 of those in stock. Great guitars as well. Again, I'm going to tell you a video. If you have not seen it yet, they released this yesterday, and you need to share this. There's a ton of people I know out there right now that are thinking about their New Year's resolution, thinking about they're going to start guitar. The team put together a video that was a whole bunch of fun. I went on the internet and found the 10 most recommended beginner guitars under $600, and we bought them all. Not just stuff that we carried, but we bought a bunch of them. We brought them all in. We compared them all. We talked about all of them. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of hard to be as open about it as possible, but I think we did a pretty good job at putting together a review that just kind of compared the goods, the bads of every single one of those. And if you are looking for that beginner guitar under $600, that is a great video to check out. So check that out and share it also to all your friends. I think that's a video a lot of people should see because there's a lot of really cool information on that. So anyway, there's that. 722 came in the Dakota Fade. We got a Gold Burst. I don't think you see it over here right now. The 522. We got the Eucalyptus. I love this guitar. The 422 AE, CE-AE. Yeah, Eucalyptus back and sides. This has the 422 features, which is usually rosewood, but this one's going to be in Eucalyptus, which has a cool tone. But you get the gain of the actual tone port on the side. So it looks from the front just like a standard AC 422, but now has the tone port in a Eucalyptus, which is a unique tone wood as well. Let's see here. I got in today 2 E20D TCs. They both arrived. I know one of those for sure is sold. The other one I believe is available. So we have that as well as 2 315s, MD315s. Yes, Hinkley, our first question / comment.
Great question. Will Bedell offer Brazilian rosewood in their new square dreads?
Will Bedell, so that's my next name. Is that Rocky? No, I assumed it was Rocky going to ask this question. All right, I'm going to talk about this first.
Felipe from Brazil.
Felipe from Brazil. All right, well, there you go. Brazil rosewood. Yes, Bedell will be offering it. In fact, I have a Brazilian one that I picked out the woods myself that will be in a square shoulder dread. So to fill you in on what happened here, this is another thing we're going to talk about. I've been playing this the last 2 days. I pushed Bedell to build a square shoulder dreadnought. They've always built it in a slope shoulder in the coffee house model. We ended up getting it done, and they shipped me the very first of the new square shoulder dreads. And I did get a price on this today too, so I'm going to share that with you in just a minute. My push was that this is a necessity for them to do in a traditional guitar. I love the slope shoulders, but there's a little bit different tone quality to a square shoulder, as well as that look that is traditional. So this is the first one. The very first one to be built comes to the Acoustic Shop. Why? Because we were responsible for making it happen, which we're pretty excited to be part of that lineage. This is a coffee house dread, Adirondack spruce top, Indian rosewood sides and back, koa wood binding, all of that. As you all know, Bedell has the best collection of tone woods in the world right now. I really believe that, to be able to build guitars with, including a massive collection of Brazilian rosewood. Their Brazilian rosewood not only is beautiful, it is papered, it is all legally purchased, it can be traveled all over the world because it is CITES certified. That said, it's also some of the most affordable Brazilian rosewood in the entire world right now. Prices have been much lower than any other place to get said Brazilian rosewood. So I have one that is being built right now that is in Brazilian rosewood. And we have this first one right here. We're going to be doing a video and review on this, but this one will be for sale very soon. And then from now on, every dread that comes out of Bedell will be in this new square shoulder style. It sounds great. It plays great. I love it. And again, look for... I don't think it says anything that it is the first. It's serial numbered, so you will know it's the first. I will know that the very first one is 522001. I don't think there's anything in the paperwork that says it, but I do know it is the very first. It says so in my invoice to be shipped in there. That's about it. But yes, it is the first one because the agreement was, since we pushed it so hard, we were going to get it done. I did get a price on it. It is $41.99 is the new map on this particular guitar right here.
He asked, have they shared pricing on Madagascar yet?
For
Like for this body shape?
Tom Bedell will not be building any guitars out of Madagascar rosewood. I will say, and good for him. You know, I love the sound of Madagascar rosewood. I have a little bit different view of it versus what is actually down and what isn't. I understand his view 100%. You have to realize Bedell and Breedlove are the only truly certified sustainable guitar companies out there right now. Everything they do is sustainable. They have paperwork on everything. Tom Bedell, there's a whole TED Talk about this. He bought a big collection of Madagascar rosewood. He also travels all over the world, a lot of times to down some of these. He goes out with sawyers and works with them in order to, take down trees that need to be taken down. They do it responsibly. Everything is harvested responsibly. But when he arrived in Madagascar, he found out that even things that say that they are papered and are legally bought, and they very well can be, in his assumption, that's impossible to do. He saw so much weird poverty situations and people who were illegally cutting things down and making it happen. You have to realize, this is the way he explained it, the country is so poor that if one or two people, or it had to be more than one or two people, went out and did it themselves, took it down a tree and sold that one tree, it would be enough for multiple families to live off of for many, many, many years. So there's a lot of shady stuff that's coming in there, and Madagascar as a country is losing a lot of its natural resources. So in that saying, Tom Bedell will not be building. He's got it there. He refuses to build out of even the stuff that he's already paid for. He won't be building any other guitars out of that. So there you go. You will not see a Bedell guitar with Madagascar rosewood.
What is the nut?
The nut width on these is 1 3/4. It always has been, so it should stay that way. I will double check that measurement, but I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, really cool guitar. Pretty excited to have that in here. So that was one of the other things that just came in. And like I said, I just got a price on it right now of $41.99. If somebody's wanted to reserve it, they obviously can. It will not ship for a couple weeks still because we have a lot of stuff to do with it. Since it is the first, we want to get some really cool videos and such with it. Yes, Hinkley.
The string gauge on that? This is medium.
These on this guitar right here, I just did put mediums on it. Yes, it sounds great now. We put those on today.
Yeah.
So
And then any Eastman E6 or E8 OMs coming in soon?
E6 or E8 OMs, I don't know. It'll probably be on the next batch. Again, with Eastman being closed, I know there's a whole nother shipment of things. I was told I will see in about 2 weeks E6 DSS TCs, E6 SSTCs. Those are really, really cool guitars. Probably no E8 standards, but I think those are all gone in the OMs, but E8 TCs will be available now. I think they've officially run out of the standard E8s.
We have an E20D TC out here. Somebody was asking the price.
I have 2 of them that just came in. They're $17.99. All right, Corey just checked on it. I have one of them still available at $17.99. So yeah, I do have that. We got, like I said, 2 of them in. I have one that was promised to my good friend Annie. If you're watching, I got you. I told you. So we have that one promised. Again, if you want to reserve these, it's a smart thing to do. And I know that, again, everybody worried that I'm trying to oversell stuff. The way things come and go in here, if it's something that we don't have on a regular basis or that hasn't been in a while, it probably means that there's a rush on them. People seem to get on certain models, they'll just go on them, and that's what they do, and until they're available again. So if you're looking for something, that's a great one. I've gotten another like 2 or 3 orders on Madagascar E20s. So people are still putting in more orders. I was promised when Eastman comes back, there's another batch of those that are on their way to the acoustic shop. So when they get back in, they're got us some more of those. So Dan, I'm watching you right now. You better make sure you get me those guitars. So I'm pretty excited about that. What else came in, guys? Anything else that we need to cover for New Guitar Thursday?
12 strings.
The Eastman 12 string, the AC330 E12 is the best 12 string. We had somebody just today on that video put a comment about wanting to see a whole series of 12 strings, the best ones.
I have been saying that we do it.
I know, and we started to do it because I was going to do my Wanted Dead or Alive, and I had problems with the solo, and we had a bad day, and John lost his mind on that one. So on that comment, there was a comment that asked, he's looking for the best all solid wood guitar around $1,000. He mentioned 2 that I would say in there around $1,000. I would say one of them would be an E6. That would be a great option in a standard guitar. Or he also mentioned the new Organic Pros, definitely in there. That is a great option in a 6-string. When it comes to 12 strings, it is hands down no competition at all in the $1,000 range. This guitar right here, this is the one. If I was going to say, I'm looking for a 12-string guitar, I've got about $1,000 to spend, this is it. Solid European spruce top, mahogany back and sides, full lacquer finish, bone nut and saddle. These are fantastic guitars. Full hard shell case, $1079. So there you go. Those are even better. I know we carry some of the other models that he asked about and all that, but if you're going to ask my recommendations of the 6-string models in the $1,000 range that are solid wood, that would be definitely those series. The Organic Pros are great guitars, by the way. Sound great. We just did a video on those. I listened back to it. I was blown away at how good that guitar sounded. And then in 12 strings, it's a no contest situation. This is the best affordable 12 string, bar none. So there's my opinion. Do you like how I just shoved that out there and it's like you guys have no other choice? If you disagree with me, you're wrong. Yeah, that's how that works. Did you know that? Anyway, Toad Slabs will be back in. Blue chips are arriving again. We got more of those coming in. We just sent out a capo to Billy Strings today. I saw it myself. I think it's him. I don't know. It could be not. Actually, I've been amazed. We're seeing a lot of celebrities that have been putting in orders lately. It's kind of fun to see. So again, thank you guys who are out here watching the Acoustic Shop channel and telling other friends about it. We're continually getting to grow. 2022 was the best year for the shop, and I'm hoping that 2023 is even better. Guess what? Next year falls the 10th anniversary of the Acoustic Shop. We opened 10 years ago in 23. I believe that was in May was our grand opening celebration. And we're going to start working on something to kind of go along with that. Pretty excited about that. We'll do some big event. We'll make Corey play the whole thing. Corey's going to entertain for everybody all day long. Showtime. It'll be great. So maybe Billy Strings will be here, guys. Maybe? I doubt it. He's not coming. Not going to come. Hey, he is coming to Oklahoma City or Tulsa. And I was like, man, I think I may, if I'm around, I may try to go out to that. So I may call them up and see if I can show up to that show. That might be fun. Anyway, tons of really cool stuff. The new Bedell just came out. The OM for Bedell. We were talking about guitars that are underrated, that have not been seeing as much attention in this shop. The Bedell Coffee House OM in natural finish is probably the biggest sounding OM we have. If you're an OM fan, love that one. The heirloom dread from Bourgeois that's in here is fantastic. I have my friend Tyler sent me a message today. I wasn't in here last week when he was in here, but he played it. He says it's killer, and I agree. There's two Bouchers in here right now that are awesome. That D40 traditional from Guild, a USA build guitar, great. So these are guitars that have kind of not been seeing as much screen time lately on the Acoustic Shop, but definitely you need to check out. Mandolins, we're just out of a lot of them. So those are moving extremely fast. There you go. So any other questions? Any other things we need to cover?
Somebody said they got their tone slab in the mail, and it sounds great.
Somebody got their tone slab. These are great. That's all I'm playing these days.
Somebody said that we should start a second channel that just follows our luthier, Liz.
Ooh, Liz has her own channel. Liz, what do you think?
That'd be sick.
Your own channel? Somebody's saying we should have that. All day, just stare at Liz. Could be creepy. I don't know. I don't know. An 8-hour live stream every single day.
Somebody wants to give us a shout out because we bring case candy to a new level.
Oh, yeah. So, again, I know I'm not, without risking, this is something, somebody just brought it up. I'm talking about case candy and stuff that we do. There's extras that are involved, and we try to keep the best prices we possibly can. We're not a heavy discounter, so we do not negotiate a bunch of crazy prices and stuff, and there's a reason behind that. We give you the extras and things that you need to have the best experience. We make sure every guitar is set up perfectly. We make sure that it is packed in a way that will get to you with very little chance of it getting damaged. And there's also goodies inside every single shipment that we send out that are a whole bunch of fun. So I'm glad you enjoyed that, whoever it was that mentioned that stuff. We love doing this. It has become a thing. I get a comment almost every single week that says, man, I wish I lived closer, I would buy something. Guess what? We ship all over the place. We are shipping more out of this store than what is selling from directly out of this store. So, yeah. We're getting to the point where we're almost fully international on certain things. So, yeah, come on, join us. If you're looking for something and we don't have it, let us know. I'm getting a lot of requests lately. Why don't you carry this brand? Why don't you carry that brand? If there's a brand that you want to see us do, let us know about it. And if you're wanting to see them do it, even better, you as a customer, tell that company, hey, the Acoustic Shop needs to be carrying this stuff. They listen to you way more than they listen to me. And we just want to be a full service acoustic music place. If you're looking for the stuff for acoustic music, this is the place to get it. So that's how we roll here. And we try to bring the coolest, newest things. And I'm looking forward to 2023 and all of the cool things that we are going to be tied into. We got new models and products that are just exclusive here to the shop. And we're going to be going out to events. We'll be at the Spigma event here in about 3-4 weeks. And I'm pretty excited about that as well. I guess that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for a little bit today for New Guitar Thursday. We went over some of the stuff that's in here. If anything that we talked about today interests you, give us a call, 417-720-1223, or you can check out our website. Now, some of the stuff like those new E20Ds are not on the website yet. They just came in, but I can still sell them to you. So if you're looking for that, give us a call. We can make that happen. Yes, Hinkley, one more?
We got a couple of other nice comments. A man named Travis said he bought an E10D from us and loves it.
Travis just got an E10D, says he loves it. Guess what, Travis? Those are fantastic guitars. I own one myself. I play it all the time. It is the most popular guitar from Eastman. Very, very strong choice. If you're looking for a great dreadnought, powerhouse mahogany dreadnought, you can't get too much better than the E10D. So there you go. Awesome. Well, guys, it's been fun hanging out with you. We will see you hopefully very soon. Again, come on and hang out with us. I will be actually working here today on Saturday. We have short hours on New Year's Eve. I believe we will close at 3, but I'll be here from 10 to 3. And yeah, we will be around. So come visit us.